That's the old guy. I'll die. I'll die in this ground. I'll bloody rot on it. Okay. Back up a bit. I'm a little late to the Squid Game train. I knew about it previously, of course. I played the Roblox games before I watched the real thing. But my friend, my evil friend Pengy, who both seems to watch the most evil things ever, want me to watch it, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Both the seasons were really strong to me, but I preferred the second over the first due to how much stronger characterization was. As with the original, there was only like 6 you could root for. But the second, there was so many characters, so many groups, so much tension spilling out from voting, which ended up being my favourite part of the season. But at the forefront of the voting, the king of the O's was Player 100. This guy was absolutely hysterical, and I just couldn't believe he was so popular. Player 100 is winning for the intellectuals. If Albert Einstein was still kicking around, instead of solving revelatory problems, he was slaving away, crafting the most pristine of John Day edits. I just want to make it clear, I have a soft spot for old characters. I think that's a wee bit obvious at this point. But nonetheless, John Day is easily the funniest part of the show. Check out his facials. Check out his dance moves. Check out his attire. Okay, so Pop somehow accumulated a mind-boggling sum of debt. I probably think this guy is probably a super centurion who would blow away in a pail of ash with any strong gust of wind. But he turns out to be like this one of the smartest characters in the entire show, and I feel like people have completely neglected that due to blind hatred of him not being a skinny little purple quirky twanker who made janky tweened animation of him choking a chicken. But Grandpa here never had to lay a finger once in the show. He ended up being one of 2 finalists who never actually killed anyone, since he managed to just manipulate people instead of playing their sheer greed. He will never act on his own. He will always side with the majority if it keeps him safe. All bark, no bite, a coward. And that's why I don't have a problem with him and his leisure making it to the finale, as it's way more realistic than it just being literally the entirety of the main castle prancing around in circles. His last moments are so perfect as well. Dude was the loudest voice in every vote, constantly championing the idea of democracy, playing one more game to cleanse his obscene debt. Yet once he would finally get enough to cover it, he's killed in the same game that revolves around what he's so endorsed. It's a perfect conclusion! And I'm just upset it's gonna get glanced over since the main Squid Game fanbase is terrible when handling complex storylines. All the discourse around the child's son and mother's making me wish I was the one she shanked instead. Screw Squid Game, the bloody itsy bitsy spider will be too complex for them. Okay, well, I sort of get it. The actor who plays John Day is a sex offender, and when someone that terrible plays a character, it's pretty understandable just not wanting to give a character any light of day. But I think, despite the actor, I think the writing behind John Day should still be acknowledged and respected.